Good morning student and welcome again to our maths class. Yesterday we have seen some of the examples to solve the examples with the help of long division method, and I have given you some sums to solve. I hope that you all have solved and you all understand that long division method. Now word problems based on long division method. Now you will be must thinking about that how will you understand that this will be solved by long division method, this will be solved by prime factorization method. So I will tell you the hint or the wordings by which you can understand that you have to solve by prime factorization or you have to solve by long division method. That first I will read the sum. Find the least number that must be subtracted from 15412, that is 15,412, so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. First what we have to find out what least number we have to subtract to make it a perfect square number. It means this given number is not a perfect square number. If it is not a perfect square number, then we will not get the remainder 0. Okay, so first we have to find out the perfect square number with the help of subtracting the number from the given number. We have done such type of sums in multiplication and division. What should be multiplied to make the given number a perfect square number? What should be divided? When multiply and divide, such type of sums are there. Instead of subtract, it will be multiply or divide. Then we will go with prime factorization. But when instead of this multiplication and division there is subtract or add, such type of sums we will go with long division method. You understand now? When what least number must be subtract or what least number must be add to form a perfect square number, such type of sum is there, we will go with long division method. But instead of add or subtract, if it is multiply or divide, then we will go with prime factorization. Okay, so here it is subtract. So the first step is to find out this 15412, that is 15,412, by dividing that what will be the remainder. Of course we are getting the remainder because here it is written that what should be subtract. Okay, so the given number is not a perfect square number. That I will make the pair of the number from ones place to the forward 5 4, and this one will be remains alone. Now go with long division method. Now what is your, after making the pair, this one remains unpaired, no problem. First we will take the square number near to 1, and square of 1 is 1 we know. So we will go with first 1, 1 and 1. What we will get here? 1 minus 1, 0. We will copy down the pair 54. Add this ones place 1, 1, it will become 2. Now we have to take with 2 such a number so that we will multiply and we will get nearer to 54. Nearer to 54. We know that 21 1 ja karenge, it will be 21. So we will go with 2 ja. 2 ja, it will be 44. But if I will take 3 ja, so it will be bigger. If I will take here 3, then it will be 69, which will be a bigger one. So we will take 44. So I will take here 2, and it will be 44. 0, 1. Now you have to copy down this pair, that is 1, 2. Now what is in the ones place? 2. So we have to add 2. So this number will becomes 24. Now what I have to take? I have to take 24 multiply by sum of the number, so that I will get 1012. Now I will not get 1012. Why? Because I know that we have to subtract something to make it a perfect square number. It means this given number is not a perfect square number. So we'll find out nearer to this number 1012. Let us go with 4. 4 4 ja 16, carry 1. 4 4 ja 16 and 1 17, carry 1. 2 2 ja 4, 8 and 1 9. It is 976. But if suppose I will take 5 ja, so definitely it will be bigger. Okay, definitely it will be bigger. So we will go with 976. So I will take here 4 ja 4, that is 976. And the remainder I will get here 12 minus 6, that is 6, and 10 minus 7, that is equals to 300. So I will get 36 as a remainder. Now I cannot move forward as I don't have any pair to copy down in the number with 36. So this 36 is now your remainder. It means the perfect square number is less than the given number by 36. This shows. So what we will do, we will subtract 36 from 15412, so that number will be a perfect square number. Okay, so the required number is 15412 minus 36. Because as we will subtract 36 from this number, the required number will be a perfect square number. And that number is 6. 10 minus 7, that is 7. It will be 3, 5 and 1. So that perfect square number after subtracting 36 from the number 15412 is 15376, that is 15,376. But after that one more line is there. Also find the square root of the perfect square. Now this is a perfect square number. And also find square root of this perfect square number. So to find out the square root of this perfect square number 15376, here this quotient is the square root of this number. So 124. So 124 is the square root of the perfect square number, which is obtained by subtracting 36 from the given number. So in this way we have to solve the sum when it will be asked you of subtract or add. Take one example of addition also. Let's see the sum which is of addition. Find the least number that must be added to 273,584, which is 2,73,584, to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. Here it is added. So whenever subtract or add, then we will go always with long division method. When it is multiply or divide, then we will go with prime factorization method. So first we will make the pair of this number from unit place to forward. What we are getting, 273,584. Okay. Now 27, nearer to 27, which square number is there? Square of 5. That is equals to 25. Square of 6, it will become 36, which is a bigger one. So we will go with 5. 5 5 which is equals to 25. 7 minus 5, that is 2 0. Now write down the pair, that is 35. Now this number is 235. Now unit place is 5. So we will add it to 5. It will be 10. Now we have to multiply a number in such a way that we are getting nearer to 235. Suppose that if I will take 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 0s are 0, 2 1s are 2. And if I will take 3, then it will be bigger. So better to go with 2. So we will take here 2, here also 2, and the number will be 204. What we will get? 5 minus 4, 1, 3 0 and 0. Now copy down this number, 84. The unit place is 2. So add with 2. What we will get here? 401. Now with 1, 0 and 4 we have to multiply so that we are getting 3184. But we are not getting exactly 3184. Because whenever it is asked what should be added, what should be subtracted to make it a perfect square, it means the given number is not a perfect square number. So there will be something in the remainder, so that we have to add or subtract accordingly. So we will take here 3ja, and by 3ja I will get nearer to the number, that is 3129. And after subtracting it, I will get the remainder 55. Now when it will be a question of subtract, then this remainder directly I will subtract from the given number to make it a perfect square number. But it is the sum of addition. So we have to add something. But if I will subtract, then this number will be smaller. But we don't have to subtract, we have to add. So for addition type of sums, whatever your quotient is 523, and square and one consecutive number of 523, that is 524. So your number lies between these two. Your number lies between 523, it is smaller because we are getting the remainder. So the next number after 523, it will be 524. So your given number lies between whatever the quotient you are getting. We are getting here 523. So the number is between square of 523 and square of 524. As 523 is smaller for addition, so we have to add according to the square of 524. So first we will find out the square of 524. What is the square of 524? Square of 524 is 274576. 274576. So whatever the difference of your number and the square of 524, that number we have to add. So what we have to add? We have to add the difference of square of 524 and the number 273, given number 84, and the difference is 992. So we have to add 992 to make it a perfect square number. What we have to add? We have to add 992 to make it a perfect square number. And the second question is also find the square root. Simple. This is the square root of this number. So the square root of 274576 is equals to 524. This is the answer of your this additional question, that is find the square root of the perfect square. Now listen, in subtraction what we are doing, directly we are subtracting the remainder, because in subtraction your number is bigger. But in addition, your number is smaller. So you cannot directly add this 55 or subtract 55. That's why we are using here the quotient. So the quotient is 523. So we will take the consecutive of 523, that is 524. So your given number lies between 523 square and 524 square. As we have to add, so we cannot go with the smaller number. We have to take the number which is greater than your number. So we will first find out the square of 524. Now with the help of square of 524, we will subtract our number, given number, so that we can understand what we have to add. So what we have to add? 992. And after adding this 992 to our given number, that is 273584, we are getting 274576. Okay, which is a perfect square number, and the square root of this number is 524. 524. So I think you all will understand such type of sum. Tomorrow we will go with some more word problem on long division method. Till that, tata, bye bye.